Hi, everybody. You can see my face now. Sorry, it's sunburnt. Whatevs. Doing your... Oh! It's backwards. Whatever. But this says could be hurting myself. I'm gonna die. Some of these things could result in injury, it says. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna do a workout and hope I don't die today. Because what they're gonna say. Don't know how long this is gonna take, or if you can even hear it, but whatever.
Hi, I'm Tracy from Do Yoga With Me. This is a fun little workshop we put together called Chatting Chaturanga. How to successfully find a flow, where we go through high plank, down to low plank, engage the core,
it's a push-up.
to roll over the toes, to upper facing dog, and back to downward facing dog.
I've actually never done that move yet.
A few little details in there, so have some fun, and thanks for playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna have fun while doing it. Oh, Namaste.
We're going to begin in Virasana, and I'd love you to lift up a little and squeeze the heels together, pressing the toenails down. So when you lift up, you can sit your glutes, the sit bones, right on the heels, so you find that element of lightness and soften through the tailbone.
Oh, I can't see it. Hold up, let me just see if I can fix that. There you go, camera angle's fixed.
This tutorial is geared toward Chaturanga. When we speak to Chaturanga, we speak to a lightness in the side body, of course a connection to the core.
Oh, so that's what my hunger is.
Strengthen the arms.
Chaturanga.
And a lift at the front spine to open the chest. So when we get into all of these places, that initial lightness that we find is through the side body long, the heart, and of course a little bit of playfulness in the wrist.
Oh, I just realized
so
it said we were supposed to watch all through it. We were supposed to watch all through it before we do this, so I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to be Frank. No, actually, sorry, I'll be Jim. I just skipped through it. I jumped every now and then, and I forgot most of it, so here we go. All I know is that later, I'm stretching and I'm doing push-ups. So here we go.
The heart. And of course, a little bit of playfulness in the wrists. So we're going to warm up first by bringing those arms up into the air and stretch the fingers nice and tall.
Oh, you can't see my fingers.
Place the hands just out in front so that you have a wrist-shoulder stack. Pull the shoulders back. And then crisscross the hands and then take the interlace in that crisscross. From
guys, I'm going to die. It's so dangerous.
Back again. Soften the tail and then just pull the hands in and extend them open. You're going to get a couple of things happening. You're going to get a stretch through the wrists.
I normally just leave it up here, but now I'm supposed to.
And you might have the desire to get off those heels. But I want you to stay there, light on the heels, lift into the core, take a breath.
Yeah, it's very good. I'm dangerous and losing my...
Pause, lift, and take the opposite way. So you have that interlace.
I've never done it this way.
Use that interlace. Pull the hands in. And again, just extend out and open.
I can't do
Soften the tail.
Oh, yeah,
come back. And if you're familiar with Mula Bandha, the connection from the perineum, the pelvic floor draws in, up.
Some stuff, you guys. I don't know if I could do this. It's so deadly and dangerous. I'm gonna die.
From here,
I'm gonna die.
Palm touching without the interlace. Draw the arms up overhead. Take the breath. Find space. And then as you exhale, you can release the hands down to the side of the body.
Okay.
Bringing yourself now into a tabletop shape.
Oh, tabletop.
Walking your knees.
I'm a coffee table now.
Maybe an inch and a half behind your hips. These 4 points, and we have strong hands. You've got knees underneath your shoulders. When we look at the hands and you look at the wrists, we want to have a crease line of the wrist below the shoulder always. And then looking at the hands, you want to have the base of the index fingers rooted. So when you lift up the palms, you're unstable. When you have fingers spread, you're more stable. And when you deeply connect the base of the index finger, the thumbs up, you can actually pull the pressure point off the wrists
my carpet.
And lift it up into the shoulders and then align that stability right down through the midline. So we call all of that hugging into the midline and toning through the belly.
She's got like a perfect
So let's stay with that imprint.
My arms are taller than that.
Fine-tuning the biceps in the direction forward, the shoulders snuggle back, and curling all 10 toes under.
Curling.
From here, gently, gracefully, lift your hips up, and then lower the heels down toward the mat, and then just find this downward facing dog, just to warm up.
What is this?
And as you find this space in down dog, this inverted V shape, let's lift one heel. And then press the opposite heel to the mat. So find this length, this direct feed to square hips.
I'm gonna die.
And then come back to the access point in the base of your index fingers strong.
I don't.
And as you
I'm
stay
pressing
in that
on my
near
wrists.
imprint,
Am I
find
doing
your
it wrong?
low
Am
ribs
I
in,
supposed
take
to
a
be on my
breath. And we're
index
going to
finger?
change sides. So lifting the other heel and pressing that reverse down. Same thing. Tailbone skyward, heel pressing
Look
down.
at that arch.
Biceps
I'm so
rotating.
bad at
shoulder
this.
blades sliding.
Bad boy.
Take the breath. Empty the lungs. Then inhale to lift both your heels high and bright. And on the exhalation, lower the knees down to the mat.
I can't.
I'm going to pause here. And in a gentle quarter turn, take your wrists so that they're under your shoulders, but looking toward each other, fingertips looking to the edge of the mat. And you can keep the toes curled under.
I realize I don't have a
mat. And then finding that core, you're just going to make a few circles in the shoulders.
Oh.
And you can bring your weight back to the hips, and you can slide forward. And you're noticing that you can transfer a little bit of a balance from one to the other, but you're still drawing that balance equally to the center.
I don't
Shift the opposite
understand.
direction,
Center?
so you
What
go
center?
from
I
one
don't have a
side
third
toward
arm.
the other side, and you bring that playfulness back. One more time, forward and back, and then bring that playfulness back.
Playfulness?
From here,
this is deadly.
pause,
I thought it was
turning
supposed
the
to be
fingertips
deadly.
in the direction now of your knees, and to wake
First
up
it
the
says
wrist
this way,
and the full
then it
toe.
goes this way. Now I'm like,
And then to untuck your toes. And then
I'm sorry,
shift
some
weight.
of you don't like seeing my
Get
elbows do
a little
that.
additional stretch.
I'll try not to, but...
Just one breath in.
See this? I'm not doing that.
And one breath out.
Oh.
Shift the shoulders to stack above the wrist. Turn the fingertips forward. Imprint the base of the index finger. And from here, pull the toes under. Lift up. And press all the way back.
We're going to do this again.
Downward facing dog pose. Let's take a nice inhale. And then stay for the exhalation.
What?
From here, as we glide to high plank pose, finding your first entranceway into chaturanga. You want to really find this foundation. Where your hands are underneath your shoulders, and again, you're looking always for the crease lines of your wrists to be stacked there. And then from here,
I have a sunburn on my wrist. This isn't good.
So when the hands are too close together,
she's like doing
you've got this squishiness in the chest. And if your hands are too far apart, you don't have stability. So you want to have those hands under your shoulders. You can even
got
play
sticky
with
palms
walking them
though.
in and walking
They
them
stick
out.
to her mat.
And then you find this structure point, this very high and strong plank of wood.
You guys didn't hear it, but I got a pop.
You're going to lift the
Hold
front
up.
thighs and toe.
I gotta stop real quick. Oh! Sorry. That was some good popping. I don't know if you guys could see it, but like... Yeah, you can't see it. But I've got some carpet imprints on my palms. And she's talking about lines on the wrist. Well, I've got some lines on my wrist. Those aren't supposed to be there. It's because I have a sunburn. Terrible lighting. I would have the light that's like right there on, but it broke. Wonder if they fixed it. They didn't fix it. I heard somewhere that you can like take breaks. That's what I'm doing. Well, back to yoga.
The lift of the inner thighs to the sky, so that you could actually be here while I chatter and chatter and chatter for a long time.
Yes.
Now for a moment, lower the knees down to the mat and pull the ankles up so that you've got a crisscross of the ankles. Keep the structure of the hands as they are, and then lean the chest slightly forward, almost as if you're taking a cow belly breath, but squeeze the ankles together so that you find the tone and the connection to the core. From here, as you reach the heart forward, snuggle the elbows in and lower yourself halfway, and then press down and bring yourself all the way back up.
I'm just doing a girl's push-up.
And then squeeze the ankles and lower yourself halfway.
Oh, I'm supposed to...
And come all the way back up.
Squeeze my ankles.
So there's a bit of a difference because you're plugging into your core. Undo, and then cross the ankles the reverse way. Squeeze the ankles, reach your heart forward. Pull the shoulders from the ears and lower halfway. Come back up. One more time, inhale to prepare. And then lower yourself halfway, exhale. Coming back up.
I did it.
Unwind.
That's so dangerous
Plug
here.
the toes down.
You see, I fell. This is deadly, dangerous. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh, scrap. We're doing this thing again.
To carry the rest in. And to carry the rest out.
Out?
Take one more cycle.
What do you mean cycle?
Empty out the lungs.
Breathing.
And then lift the heels to lower the knees Keep the
There.
heels
I
and the
lifted the
toes
nails.
as they are, parallel lines.
Oh,
And
parallel.
come back and sit on those heels.
Parallel.
So you can give the wrists, again, that little bit of a space that you can twist them out.
Yeah, a
You
little
can even
bit
take the
of
thumbs
space.
inside and then wrap the fingers around, and you get a little bit more of a stretch through the wrists. And take a breath in that freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, give me this freedom.
Exhale fully.
So deadly.
And then release and place the hands back out.
I'm just going to take another break from this deadly exercise. It's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. Said so. Says it was dangerous. Well, time to get back at it. Wrists.
Front. So that as you come back to your tabletop shape, you can lift your knees. And this time you're right away in your high plank pose.
Those are my
now you
ankles.
begin to feel what this feels like to support. So from high plank pose, you've got the feet hip width apart.
gooey.
When we move through chaturanga,
That's disgusting.
you inch slightly forward to the toes.
Brother's
There's your
squishy.
core. And you can pull yourself back a little bit. You can inch yourself forward. And you can pull yourself back. This time we're going to flow through it. So as you inch yourself forward, notice that as you lower yourself down to the mat, you can sink or you can stay strong. But as you lower yourself down to the mat, you're going to pause.
I'm just pushing.
Pushing the toes away. Roll and lift the heart.
See, guys, it's
forward.
dangerous. I just fell and I
Pull
died.
from the belly, in, up. Pull the shoulders back.
We're
And
doing
then
this
again,
thing.
Mula Bandha, pulling the core up to float over those toes.
Oh, we're doing this
And
thing.
find yourself back in a downward facing dog pose. And take the breath in. And stay for the breath out. Let's take an inhale.
She's doing it much
And
better
let's
than
take
me.
a
Like,
nice
if you
long
watched her than me,
exhale.
you know what? I don't
Exhale.
care. Like, you saw what I was doing, that weird hunchy thing. She's got like this perfect triangle here, and I'm just like, I'm the arches from the national park. Oh no, I'm gonna have to redo my camera, don't I? It was worth it. Nah, oh, hold up.
Yeah, you're going to glide
Okay.
forward again to your high plank pose. And then noticing in high plank, as you reset, and of course with repetition, we build strength. But also with repetition, we build muscle memory. So when we have this line, you're looking from the base of the skull right to the tailbone. Hold the front thighs, lift the inner thighs, and that's your high push-up pose.
This was dangerous.
Now,
Talking
in
about bones
preparation to
or
lower,
death.
you inch
Symbol
forward.
of death, I think.
Now press the hands down a little more and find a very soft abdomen.
Doesn't
between the
only
upper
have
back.
my body weight.
When you're on the very tips of the toes, you've got that hollow belly, navel back body, and to lower yourself down. And as you lower yourself down to pull the shoulders back, so you get more space across the collarbones. From here, core, push through the toes. So as the tops of the feet press down, you lift and open the heart. Upward facing dog, one breath in. And then again, from the root, lift up, float over those toes. And come back to downward facing dog pose.
I can't
the breath
do this.
in.
I don't have long enough legs.
And stay for
and
the
short
breath
enough
out.
arms. Oh, no.
Lift the heels, inhale, and come back down to child's pose as you exhale, and invite the rest in.
Oh, we're just like, we're praying to monks
Let's
now.
empty the lungs, and then stay here in child's pose, and creep those hands a little further forward. There's some beautiful cues that we can find to set our stance, and of course all of us are individual in what our length and proportions are with our arms and our legs and our torso.
You can't see it, but like
But
my
when
arms are all the way out here.
spaciously extend the arms forward. Keep the imprint to the base of the index fingers, and then glide yourself
I
up
don't
to
know
your
what this
tabletop.
imprint is. Oh, and now we're up.
Without losing where the hands were, just draw the knees parallel, curl the toes under, and then lift up and press back to downward facing dog pose. So a beautiful setup for your downward facing dog.
I don't have the
coming
right
up from child's. We'll give you
arms
that
and
beautiful
legs for
setup
this.
into your high plank to glide through
I'm an
chaturanga.
arch.
So as you glide into high plank pose, notice the proportions now that the shoulders are again well above the wrists. You
This
have
is
a
better,
stack.
though.
The fingers are spread.
I'm a nice
If I were in the room
trapezoid or
with you, I
whatever
would
this
not
is.
be able to
This
pull
isn't a
your
trapezoid.
fingers off.
That's a
the mat. That's how
trapezoid.
strong they are.
This is like a square
Now pressing
triangle.
down, plug your shoulders and have that gentle, soft doming between the shoulder blades. Tone your thighs. Inch forward to the toes.
Flexing my thighs.
As much as you inch forward to the toes, pull the shoulders back. And then belly is in, navel back body to lower down to a place where you hover from the earth. Open the collarbones, slide the shoulder
It's
blades,
more like
push the
attempting
toes
to
away,
survive.
and
Ow.
lift your heart up and
Oh,
over.
nope, we're
You've
doing
got
this
that
again.
Facing up dog, strong connection to core, and then Mula Bandha lifts you up and back to downward facing dog pose.
Yeah. Downward facing cowboy
nice inhale.
pants arch.
And then a nice
Whatever
long
those are.
exhale.
Utah.
And lift the heels, inhale, lower the knees all the way down, and as you exhale,
This is only 16 minutes. And we're only 12 minutes away through. But for you, it's 14. No, 15, because breaks. And I need to rewatch the thing, so there's that. See, look how dangerous this is? This is crazy. Can you see it now? Like I'm just like trying to get through it. No. Oh, barely. You see like all those little dots? Those are like, that's it. Darn it, these stupid lights. And they can't open that because that'll be terrible backlight. It's crazy, man. Well, let's get back to it.
Exhale, cross the ankles from behind. Take your time to roll over your feet.
Oh, no, we're
allow
doing...
yourselves to just rest here with the legs all the way extended out in front.
How come every time I pause, she
I'm going to play and just
basically
give your
takes the
shoulders
Blake?
a little bit of a stretch.
Blake. Yes, my name is
when we
Blake
work
now.
in
No, her name is Blake.
We really work
I am
with the
from
development around
Blake.
the shoulder, the deltoid, and we also take the chest, but we also work the upper back through the thoracic cavity. So it's nice to unwind. If you're workshopping this at home, to take that time to unwind as much as we prepare the pose, that we release the pose.
I can't have straight legs and straight back. It's either
comfortable.
one or the other.
Cross-legged variation, one ankle in front of the other.
Oh.
You're going to bring your arms again out in front, but this time you're going to bend
Holy
this right
scrap,
elbow and just take the base of the skull so that you've got an elbow-shoulder same height. And you can lift that elbow, so you've got a little bit of playfulness here, and you've still got
Playfulness?
the ribs.
I thought this was dangerous. You don't play with bones.
The right
you
palm
die.
can hold the area between the shoulder blades, and then the left hand can trickle its way down to
I guess
the mat.
I'm changing position now.
And then from there, if you wish, you can bring the left elbow behind, and you can find this gentle grip. We call
I
this
found my
cow-face
hand,
arms,
you guys.
where you might have a connection of the fingers. Maybe you're just holding
It's
the
so
shirt.
dangerous.
You
Your
can open the
shirt? No,
shoulders,
I
so
found my
very much
hand,
about getting in
and
the
I'm
collarbone,
dying. It's
softening
dangerous.
the tail, and keeping the space of the side body open. Take this breath. And stay
Okay, where am I
attentive
putting
to
it?
the lungs.
Oh.
Now to find that neutral place in the shoulders, you can slide the left hand down to the mat, fingertips, and carry the right arm up. Take the breath here, and then slide the right hand behind your back, and walk the left hand to hold the outside edge of your right near thigh. So gentle twist.
Oh, near thigh,
tall.
not knee.
And with the exhalation, begin to look over the right shoulder. Take one more breath and root down to rise tall, inhaling.
Oh, we're still...
And a little bit deeper on the exhalation. Slow return, bring it all the way back to center. You can take this right hand over top of your left hand now. So you just hold the thighs, maybe even the knees. Lift on the inhale. And you're going to reverse the curl now. So pulling everything in, chin, chest, rounding the shoulders forward. Maybe you have space to walk your hands further out. And then just enjoy the release, the opposite direction.
Oh, yes, the release.
One breath. Stay again for the full
So dangerous.
exhale. And then ragdoll yourself all the way back up.
Ragdoll. I can show you
Same thing
ragdoll
on the
physics, but I don't have
opposite
Breath
side.
of the
arms
Wild.
float up and overhead. Side body grows. You're absorbing the breath. You're elevating the rib cage.
My knees are
The arms
hurting.
in front.
Nope, it's hips.
Then the left elbow, base of the skull.
Oh no, we're
The
doing
right
this but
hand
the
to
opposite
put
way.
The shoulder back. And then in that lift, you have the space where the left hand is open and you're holding that area between the shoulder blades where that
I'm just
doming
pulling my shirt.
effect
Hey, you can
just
kind of
was.
see. I'm glad my
Root
shirt.
down, keep the elevation. If you're happy, you stay. Or you release the right hand down, tend the fingertips.
Oh.
Going deeper, the right hand can wrap behind, and then you find that space
Does that
again
weird?
where
Oh
maybe
no!
you've got a grip with the
This
fingertips
feels
and
weirder.
control,
I want to
and
go back to the
rotation
other
across the
position.
chest. So noting the balance points. When
Balance
we find
points,
when we
I have to,
workshop
like,
certain poses that we have stability.
I'm gonna die. It's dangerous, you guys. It's dangerous.
Especially that of the shoulders. Take one more breath. And on the release, relax. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. And as the left hand comes down behind you, walk the right hand now to the outside edge of your left thigh.
I'm just exaggerating her
Rooting down, lift taller as you
movements.
breathe in, and then begin to just
Isn't
gaze
yoga
over
fun?
the left shoulder as you breathe out. One more cycle, inhale. And one more full cycle on the exhalation. Gently bringing that left arm forward and crossing now the hands in the opposite direction. You've got that same action where you can lift and open up the heart.
The heart.
In preparation.
The heart.
to
This is Kingdom Hearts, you guys. I'm gonna unlock the heart, and I'm gonna save Mickey.
Soften inward. Take one more deep breath. And stay for the exhale. So, release, ragdoll yourself all the way back to be seated tall.
I'm good, but I don't have a rag
Hands
doll.
together at your heart.
My
Thank
heart.
yourself for playing
Isn't it my
in
heart?
Chaturanga.
What's
Namaste.
crossed? Oh, Namist. Namist. That's it. Oh, look. They got it. They have it. Namist. For those backwards people, it's Namist. So, there we go. I did it. I survived the yoga. I too like to live dangerously. Ha ha ha. I don't have glasses, so I didn't really ever. Still, I could do this, but not like that, cause that's not a thing anymore. Whatever, just do your thing. Stay in school. Ride your seatbelt. Namaste.